Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to a review of the LEGO Hidden Side Ghost Train. Monster Train? Train. Yes, so this, I don't know what the official name is, but frankly I don't care. This is one of the newer LEGO train sets on offer, and I am not too impressed. Well, for what it offers, it's alright, but the original asking price of £70, no way, not worth it. So I bought my one for £52, which is better, but I still think that's too expensive. Now, this is a bit of a gimmick, and it works with an app. And I'm not going to be showing you the app because I don't care for the app, I care for the train. I have seen other videos showcasing the reviews of this model, and the app itself doesn't look too impressive, so yeah, take from that what you will. Look it up on your own time as well, because it is interesting for what it is, but again, it's kind of bland. But this is an interesting train set, but again, it's not offering too much. So you get the diesel itself. It's a diesel, not a steam engine, so already I don't care. You get two very small trucks, which is disappointing. You get a minuscule station, which is bigger than some of the ones you get on the LEGO City passenger train sets. But still, if you're going to make a building, make a proper building, not this tiny little thing. And you get 6 minifigures. You also get some pieces of track with a very cool piece at the end. I'll show that later on. But very quickly, let's just go through the box, because the box actually looks pretty banging. I love the art style. I love how they've been able to present this. It looks really ghoulish and amazing. And on this side, we get a better look at the train, and of course some of the details where you can play around with it, and some more details on the app. Once again, I don't care for the app. You're not going to see that in this video. So yeah. Quick look at the box, because that looks pretty good. One thing I want to get out of the way is the minifigures, because these look very cool indeed. These two minifigures I'm going to quickly pull to a side, because these two are kind of related to the gimmick or theme of this set. So as you can see there, the head pieces and the hair pieces are ghoulish. They look kind of scary and kind of work in the way of the Hidden Side theme. And I think that's really cool. So for the sakes of having two different minifigures, I put those on. You can see on the body pieces, they do have the train logo, so in the kind of top corner there. Bit difficult to see, I do apologise if you can't see it, but they are on there, and I think that looks really good. Getting some more train uniforms I think is really nice, have some variety. And I do have the original kind of clean headpieces, for lack of a better term. So these are the ghoulish versions, and you get the clean ones, as in like the yellow headpieces. And sadly I've put them somewhere, but I don't know where I've put them, which is a problem, because I would like to show you. But this isn't going to be a proper good review anyway, so who cares. I do like this lantern as well. I think that lantern is really good. And yes, that is those two. We also have the Hidden Side fighters or hunters. I don't know what you would call them. You can tell that they're young, they're youthful. I do like the new sort of printing styles they're going for. I do like how legs and torso pieces are having more details. There are more head accessories as well, like a beanie with some hair on, some hair with a pair of goggles, and a hoodie piece, which I think looks really good. They're all holding phones, which is supposed to have the app open. It's a bit difficult to see. Let me try and grab one. Let's go for this one, because it's pink. So if I swap hands one sec, because I can focus better with this way. So we do that. Yeah, there we go. So I think that looks pretty good. They've been able to print something like that on a 1x2 tile. That's pretty damn good. And the other details are pretty much the same, so there's no point in really showing you the other two. Minifigures, I do like. That is really nice. We're going to save the trains and the rolling stock later on, because I'm going to spend the most amount of time on this. Let's focus on the station. So, the station itself is again a very tiny building, and that is disappointing. I mean, LEGO need to make bigger, better sets for the prices they are asking for. Yes, these are top quality products, but I mean, come on, again, £70 originally for this? No way. At least double the size of the station, then I would get some interest. So yeah, I mean, I just gave it a quick rotation. It's kind of bland, you know, kind of everyday sort of standard new station build. We got some sticker details on the door and the windows there for some cracks and some splodges, which I think is good. One thing I do like in particular is the staircase detail. So these are kind of if I take this, yeah, go on, let's take this off, because I really want to show this. So I'm gonna have to swap hands again for the focus. So over here, come on camera, there we go. Look at that. I think that is a brilliant design idea. Using these kind of hand clip pieces and these 1x4 tiles to angle them in a specific way, I think is brilliant. I for one would never think to do that. I would just use like some base plates just to create that look. And this is a very tidy, very, again, good look and very cool style. So I rate that very much. Now, of course, this is the hidden side theme, so everything needs to have a spooky sort of look to it. So this, first of all, I didn't actually say this earlier and I need to. I did not apply all of the stickers. The sticker sheet is somewhere else as well, and half of the stickers are still on there because there are certain bricks, like this one for example, I want to keep clean in the event I take this apart for future models. So we have the main station name board, I suppose you would have up here, that turns to reveal a face. That is very cool. I do like how the eyes have that slit down the middle of them. Those are 1x1 sort of corner round pieces, and that slit, it does look really good. I do rate that as well. And these two claws, I suppose, I don't know what you would call those. So yeah, they kind of just stop there, and they are attached to this light piece on one side and a clock on the other. But yes, that headpiece is another thing I am quite impressed with. And yeah, I think that's done really well. It's not really a big detail piece. That's probably the most complicated piece of this station. Again, we have some more details shown on the back there. But yeah, it's small building. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, the track, you do get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. I didn't actually count it until now. Wow. So 5 track pieces, a nice pair of buffers on the end with this little sticky outy knob. Oh my goodness, pardon me, I do apologise. Had that tickle in my throat for a few minutes now. So yeah, where were we? So yeah, on these buffers, you can see there's a little sticky outy. Ooh, camera, behave, come on, there we go. So this piece here, and that is to attach, I may as well say it now because we're covering it. It connects to the new coupling design used on the rolling stock. So that connects in there, and that would hold it in place. I like that a lot. We will discuss that in a moment when I cover the rolling stock, but just before we do, look at this piece on the end. That is a genius piece, and when I saw this I thought, okay, that is a banger of a piece. Let me show you why. You're playing trains, you got your train set on the floor, and you want to put it onto the tracks. Now, not everyone's going to be able to line up the wheels and get it right first try. See, that took me a few tries. I had to play around with the wheels there, and yeah, that's pretty good. But I think there's a Hornby version of this as well, which is even better. But let's say you got it on the floor and you want to put it onto the track. You just ram it up there, and it lines it up. Well, that didn't work. Hang on, let me try that again. Lines it up straight away. Yes, there we go. So you need to make sure that all the wheels are between these two rail pieces here. So if I put it closer to the camera instead, so you can see that this side of the wheel piece is off the track, where this wheel is going to be on the track. That obviously isn't going to work. But so long as you line it up properly, that helps in getting it onto the track, and I think that is amazing. I think that is a very good piece. And yeah, I think it's time to move on to the train itself since we got it here. Right then, the good stuff, or the supposedly good stuff, the main event. This is an interesting looking diesel. I do like these side details here because of the colours and the way these new stickers are printed, and I think that looks really good. The wheels are lackluster, they're very simple, and the size of the overall diesel is also kind of small. When you look at it compared to other diesels, it's obviously very lackluster. But there are two things you can do with this. Now, as you saw earlier, I could do this. Why can I do this? Well, it's because you flick this thing forwards. Aha! Wings come out! Now, you can put them back in, but getting it back out does take a bit of force. You can do it on its own, but I personally go to lift these up and then flick it forwards. These are connected to Technic pins, and that's what makes it so smooth. So, yeah, that's a bit of an annoyance because you have to really put some pressure into it before it opens up, but it's quite a nice feature. Another good one down here is for the mouth that you saw on the box art. So let me just quickly show you. So there's the mouth opening. You turn this little lever here forwards, and the mouth opens up. That is very cool. And the Technic method and all the bricks used inside are some new bricks, but all in all, it's actually done very well, and I do like that a lot. For the Ghost Train gimmick, that's cool. But when you tuck this all in and make it look like a proper diesel, it looks very boring. So let's get those back out whilst we cover the rest of the train set. So we have two pieces of rolling stock. Both of them are trucks. Both of them are flatbeds. Both of them are shit. So let me just quickly show you what I mean by flatbeds. Both of these can come off. So that's pretty good. Both of these are built in the exact same way. The only difference is one of them has this new coupling design idea, and one of them only has the coupling on one side, but magnets on the other. Now, I suppose it was a good idea to include a magnet, because a lot of, well, pretty much every other train set in the past uses magnets. Every other train set in the future should use these, because these connect to the other Technic pieces. Well, I can't really do it one-handed here, but that is not coming undone. You get a long line of 30 of these, without having to reinforce the magnets or use other bricks to connect them together. And that is very strong. I am very impressed. This sort of idea was attempted in the Harry Potter Hogwarts Express train set that came out in 2018. And I think, was it 28? Well, yeah, the latest one that came out, basically. And I wasn't too happy with how they did it. But with something like this, I can absolutely get on board with that. Lego, this is a step in the right direction. Do that. Since I got this upside down, I will quickly show you the wheels, because these are the same new wheels that are... Was these introduced first with this set, or was it with the Disney train set? I can't remember, but basically, these wheels are new. These are better wheels, in my opinion. These are individual... Oh, I can't actually take it out again one-handed, but still, these are individual wheels that you will put in. There's no metal bar between the two. You can put bricks between them on the bottom now. That's very cool. And they're not as smooth as the older ones with the metal bar going through them, but they are still very smooth. They still work very well, and I do like these. Now, this is an interesting idea, because in the Disney train sets, these wheels were, or some of them, were in red. If they're going to expand their color palette for train pieces, I would like to see some of these in newer colours. Get some greys, get some blues, get some greens. Why not? I would love to see that. Now then, let's get these two to the side, because we need to look at what goes on the flatbeds. First of all is a crate with a death ray of sorts on top. This can do a full 360-degree rotation. It is attached to a Technic pin, and you could probably see that by opening the doors. Ooh. Doors are very chunky, and I do very much like that. So there is a Technic kind of rod going through this, and it's attached to that 2x2 round piece in the center there. So it's nice and sturdy, but you don't really see anything going on because it's empty in there. Who's manning the death ray? Why is a death ray on a pallet, on a crate rather? Yeah, it's weird. It doesn't really make too much sense, but it's there. They've done it. So okay then. There are stickers, of course. On the side we have... Ooh, I don't know what that's supposed to say. If that's supposed to be a B, then my god, that person cannot spell. And we got a few splatters on the side. I thought I might as well show these because this is inverted. If I ever use those bricks again, I can just turn it around to create this smooth face like you see here. And the stickers will be invisible. Lovely. Now, for the second one, it's more interesting, but very small. This is the sort of thing you would see in a mad scientist lab. We have this spinning, well, I say spinning, a turnable sort of turntable thingy here with a bunch of colors. That doesn't mean anything, that doesn't do anything. We have this nice little connection piece here, which I think looks good. We have two screens, which is, again, another nice touch. We have stickers on those monitors there. We've got some studs for a minifigure to stand on. And this opens up. Ooh, yeah. Now, you can fit a minifigure in here, of course. And it's, you know, again, supposed to be part of the gimmick where you can play with the hidden side theme to the set. And this piece alone, that's not bad. I actually quite like that. I picture this to be like a poly bag. But instead, it's something to go on a flatbed. Right, okay then. So, that is everything covered about this train set. And now I want to give a few closing words. because I think I need to make a few more points known. So first of all, I do apologise about the camera work. I did realise a few points during this video when I was trying to demonstrate a few things. It wasn't exactly good. So yeah, I do apologise. But in all seriousness, this is an interesting set. I do like what they're going for, but do not buy this set for anything more than £40. Whatever the regional equivalent is, I'll leave that up to you to exchange the money over. But £70 originally, no way, never going to happen. £40, again, I think is the absolute maximum you could do. But again, I'll leave that with you. This is a very interesting set, but it's so lackluster. I mean, come on. Lego, you're a top brand. Treat the train fans with some respect. Give us better sets than this. Right, I need to go. I'm going to start coughing again. I don't want to do that on camera. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all ever so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I will see you all in the next episode. Bye.